Alright, boys, what we have here for you today. Like you see, we got 1 day, 21 hours left on my level 4 Cairo. And just want to give a quick overview of the map and provide my input on the level 4. First of all, what is it good for? I personally think it's good for farming and get a bunch of rewards. Even if you don't win, you got plenty of time to get a bunch of different rewards, and with the collision, you can get a lot of good stuff. Uh, Actually, let me show you what things you can get without even winning. Uh, Collision repute, you get this almost every 3 or 4 days. So you can get a lot good rewards if your collision is good and fight and farm. Now, missions. Of course, you got regular missions. You got all your regular missions right here, which they're pretty good. They're not bad. The best ones are when you get 60k repute. When you start getting 20, you get a lot of refined components. Just on 30k, you get 5. Then Air Force, Gold, Universal Stout, and more refined components. So it's good to save resources and get 60k for yourself, plus all the other rewards on Killing Machine. So you can get a lot of refined components. That's the good part on that. Then you have Alliance mission, which it is okay reward because it's all base repute. When you get 8 million repute as an alliance, which is not hard enough, you can get max 7 status. I think the good thing out of here is the energy, because you're gonna need that energy to get the 60k repute. Now coalition missions, they're pretty good. If you're in case on your safe zone and your coalition is your alliance coalition friend is not, they can get some of these rewards for you, like the blockhouse and things like that. Pretty much everything they get, you get it. Rewards. As you can see on this event, our alliance is gonna. We have got everything. We will not control the pyramid at the end of the game, but we will have all 5 settlements, all 3 settlements, all the single settlements, control 2 arm factories, 2 towns, and 2 laboratories. So pretty much we're gonna get all the reward except the center, which is pretty good, I will say. Also on this event you get a lot of time to do all of these missions, which you get resources, you get refined component part to get final components and more other stuff. Again, I think this event is, well, of course, this is normal. Nothing new in there. Again, Alliance repute, that's normal. As you can see, we're 5th right now. Our enemies were RPK, Leg, BR, and Revo. Our friends are X, which is our coalition friend, XFC, and W. So that's the good parts of the event. Is I consider this more like a farming event. It's a long event. Our alliance leaders are thinking that if we do this again, it will be around the holidays, end of year holidays, because it play out pretty good. Most of the people are on holidays. This is low activity, and you have a lot of downtime throughout the event due to line locks. And that's what we think. The map is huge, and there's a lot of problems with it. There's a lot of locations where you can lane lock yourself or your friends or your enemies. And to be honest, all of the battlefields that we have watched so far, outside ours, by the time the center is open, by the time the blockhouse level 2 is open, pretty much 2 collisions are going to be locked in and not going to be able to get into the center. And that's not good, because you're getting 4 alliances to stop playing if they want to. There's need to be a few things that needs to be reworked in the game. In the map design, it's too big. You're gonna have to allow us to either be able to airdrop in your coalition's build zone or drop somewhere closer to wherever you want to go. Because right now, and I experimented yesterday, I drove all the way from my settlement all the way up to the top other side of the map to the BR settlement, and it took 4.5 hours. That's outrageous. I just want to test to see how far and how long it would take. The map needs to be worked out, and a few things needs to be changed. What else? I think coalition. If we're gonna force us to have a coalitions with our allies, you should be able to use the land. Like you should be able to airdrop on their land. Not so much build you base, but at least airdrop in their land. Go through their territory from the beginning, not be separated. That way you will have more movement around the map, and it's gonna be a little bit more fun because you can go or left if the right side is complete or whatever. It gives you more to do. Now let's go to the other thing that I think needs work on. I think it's a good idea because it's new things. New things are always welcome, but they need to be reworked. Is all the map buildings. Personally think that they should only be able to be built in your territory. I personally think that you should not be able to build them on enemy territory. At least the guns and things like that. Roadblock, they sure doesn't do much. Yeah, you could argue to build those in your enemy territory, but the guns and all that, not really. Also, their HP is way too high. Actually, let me see if I can find mine. Let's see if it's still up. So mine's right there. It's damaged a little bit, but the HP 897 million, and I'm not fully researched on it. It's outrageous. Let me show you my research. I got support completed, and on combat I got all of this done up to here. I'm still missing this, and these two. That's 400. That's 600. I'm not gonna have enough to finish it up. But it don't matter. I only have 2 days. I think the health needs to be reduced, and also their damage has to be reduced. I'll think. If you're not gonna be able to reduce this too, the range of this one should be reduced. It has to be balanced because right now, with a 7 grid, nothing can get to him other than planes without getting shot. The HP is way too much, and the firepower is too much. So pretty much you will need at least an army group to take it down, and it will take forever. I personally think something needs to be balanced out with them. Maybe reduce the range so artillerists can get to them without getting destroyed. Reduce their HP and lift their firepower. That's fine. Or reduce the firepower and increase the HP. Don't know which balance will be good. Also, probably just don't let them be built on enemy territory. Most of our event has been our map looked like that. As soon as you dropped in, it's building. You got a bunch of them, and then, for example, this case scenario right here, the enemy is right there. They dropped in. we're not gonna waste our reserve going to fight that, because we will lose more because of the cannons. So we prefer them to waste their reserve getting out and try to attack us, like try to attack over here where there's a bunch of them, or just go down here, bait them to come over here. They will lose way too much reserve just trying to get to us over here, and by that time we can do the counter attack. Same thing, like this town right here has been there forever. They have all these guns. We never decide to push that. So what we'd have to do is just, you know what? Let's go around them. Oh, my game is freezing. So just go around them, and that's been pretty much the whole time. Either don't deal with it or go around them. It goes in a different direction. I think it's too much on those buildings. The limit is good, two per each. That's fine. But when you have a full alliance that can build 2 each, that's crazy. Either it should be a limit for alliance or it should be a limit 1 per person. That way it's not super crazy to have them. If nothing is gonna be changed, maybe put a cooldown. If you build 1 today, you can build 1 in 2 days or 1 day. You know, this is a 40-day event, so you got plenty of time for it. But outside that, it's an okay level 4. We will prefer San Francisco or Moscow over this again. Moscow is more fun. Just the white gets annoying after a few days, but the freedom of moving around and to be able to meet with your allies and fight more and don't have those map buildings is more appetizing. San Francisco, same thing. You can meet with at least 4 alliances from the beginning, and I think that's a great balance in there. Outside that, the rewards, great. Like I say, I think it's a good map for farming and collecting resources. For free-to-play players, this is a perfect event because you're gonna get a lot of components. For pay-to-win players or the players that pay a little bit more, this is a great event also because you can, on hidden camps, you can find a lot of good stuff in here if you have the gold. But and also for free-to-play players too, because you get gold also by airdrops. And I think, let me see if I can get some gold. I think you get 500 gold sometimes. Independence of the alliance you have. I don't got any gold this time. Dependence of your coalition and your alliance, you might have captured a bunch of them. I think right now my alliance can get up to 12 of those gold airdrops. So you can get a lot of gold out of them, and that's good. And then you can use that gold and emphasis for whatever you want, VIP or hidden camp. The hidden camp has good buffs, which a lot of people have not noticed. There's a new buff that is called, what is it? Urgent March. I have never seen it before. This is the first time I see it on this event, which allows your troops to move faster. You got a 3% movement speed for 4 hours. For this event, I think this is a perfect one because you had to walk so much. But on the same token, you don't really need to use it that much. I would say if you use it, you will be able to use it when something is open, when a fort is opening or something. And man, for your howitzers that are slow and things like that, it's perfect because they move quicker. And you will notice the difference when you have that apply. What else can I say about the event? The new research is not that hard. As you can see, there is a how far I have it research, and I have not bought any. I didn't bought any oil. The only thing I bought is on the info. Yeah, the buff that gives me 50% more gold. Well, oil. I don't know where you see it. Yeah, this one. I bought this one, which was like I think $7, $9, $10 something. So it wasn't that bad. So you get a lot of gold, plus you get gold status, and a lot of goodies in there. So I think this is a worth investment. If you have a few dollars available to spend it. Outside that, I did not spend anything on this event because, again, is you get a lot of reward for just farming. Again, 60k, you saw how much rewards you get. I mean, like everything, if you're willing to pay more, you're gonna get more rewards. But for those that don't, this is a great event, and I would recommend you, if your alliance is in it, I would recommend you to push that 60k. Get some energy, get the 60k. You get a lot of rewards. You get your unit stronger. Now, one unit on this map that is great, is one of the best units on this map, is the helicopters, because they can move freely everywhere. And there is so many line locks and things like that that having a heli group or just a unit is great, because sometimes you even caught your enemy moving so much that you can fight them from the back, and they don't have nothing to do because it's so much to move. Like I say, it took me 4 hours yesterday to walk across the map. So, yep, that's my look on the map. This was fun. Our allies were great. They did pretty good. Our enemy, they fought back. They, from the beginning, they never quit. They still fighting back. It was respectful. We agreed from the beginning that at the end, every alliance, no matter who was winning or losing, we were gonna share rewards, and we did. I think yesterday or today, all the alliance got the capture of the pyramid reward, and all the other ones that were missing. So that was good, and it was just fun. The only thing that it was bad, it was just the crazy building and the constant downtime because there was nothing to do. We were landlocked. So if one thing I would change is the design of the map and the guns. If you change the map to a way that it makes you be more active all the time, I think it would be a great map. But just the fact that we're landlocked for a long time, you get landlocked under your safe zone at the beginning. Then you get landlocked by the one fort, and then you get landlocked by the blockhouse, and then by another fort. It's too many time down. I think if you open the map a little bit more up, reduce maybe those times a little bit, I think this could be a perfect event. Because you will have a little bit of everything. You will have time to fight. You will have time to farm. You're gonna get great rewards for getting repute, and great rewards for just fighting and having fun. So that's my idea of the event. For those that aren't on it, starting it, have fun. For those that have not been on it, save your energy, because you will need energy, because it's a lot of farming to do to get 60k. And for the ones that are on our event, thank you for the fun event. See you guys down in the next one. Have fun.